Come on in. Fox News military analyst, Lieutenant General Thomas McInerney. Look, I presume you would agree with Mr. Mitchell, but, General, I want to talk to you about President-elect Trump meeting with, what is it, a dozen generals and admirals yesterday. Did that have anything to do with the fight against terror?
Well, it did partially, but it also had a lot to do with the Air Force One and the F-35, Stuart. Plus, I really think the president, you know, he's a master, and as you and Lisa were saying, we've never seen anything like it. He is a master of judging people, and I think he wanted to see the top military leaders. They are absolutely delighted that President Trump is going to be in office on the 20th of January. They have been through hell for the last 8 years. And if you look at the South China Sea, if you look at the Ukraine, if you look at the Middle East, Afghanistan, everything that this president has brought about and destabilized the world, and they have had to sit and watch it.
Okay, now I want to show a brief soundbite of President-elect Trump talking to reporters about Muslim immigration. Roll tape.
Has it caused you to rethink or reevaluate your plans to create a Muslim register and Muslim immigration in the United States?
Hey, you know my plans all along, and I've been proven to be right, 100% correct. What's happening is disgraceful. An attack on humanity. That's what it is. It's an attack on humanity. And it's got to be stopped.
Now, let me just add this, General. The Trump team says it's going to stop federal funding to sanctuary cities which protect illegal migrants. Is that part of Mr. Trump's anti-terror drive?
Absolutely, Stuart. We are protecting immigrants that we don't have any background, particularly traveling. I'm out in L.A. right now, and in the airport, there are more immigrants traveling through there, and you could see they were freshly arrived, and they're being sent to states, and people in the states, the governors, don't even know they're coming in there. So that's got to be part of their strategy to defeat radical Islam. The most important thing is those generals and admirals that you saw yesterday, on the 20th of January, they're going to call the threat radical Islam, not violent extremism, what this administration has. They will now know what the ideology they're fighting is.
Do you think that Mr. Trump, as president, will use military assets to go and fight, literally fight, over there against ISIS?
I think he will use military assets, but he's going to let the Muslim nations, who must pick up the fight on the ground, they are the ones that must defeat radical Islam. It's within their society. You don't want infidels doing that. We proved that didn't work when we pulled out of Iraq. Even though we put a lot of money and effort in it, we didn't win their hearts and minds. All they wanted was our money. So the fact is the Muslims themselves must do it. Now, we will use our intelligence, we will use our air power, we will use those asymmetric advantages that we have to defeat this ideology and to defeat this force. But we must defeat the ideology and define it, just like Dr. Mitchell was talking about. You cannot have Sharia law in the United States. It directly violates our Constitution, yet you have in these communities that they want Sharia law. You have it in the United Kingdom, which you know very well. You cannot have it.
I suspect, General, that you're a happy man with President-elect Donald Trump. And I'll leave it at that. Merry Christmas, General. Merry Christmas.
Very happy.
I know you are.
Thank you, Steve.
I was looking for that smile, and I got it.